New York did you watch as a player slash fan last year?
It's crazy wearing a Toronto Maple Leafs hoodie. It's throwing me off right now.
Oh, sorry.
It's throwing me off. But about the series last year, yeah, I watched all the games. Should have won the home game. Should have won game one. But I think that series was kind of the definition of what the playoffs is about. In terms of sometimes, it's that grit, grind, toughness. It's kind of what helps you win series. And I think that was kind of the most eye-opener thing in watching those games.
How much do you feel like a player can learn by going through that experience for the first time?
I think it's a great learning tool, especially that series, because that kind of just sets the tone of what to expect in the playoffs. I think it was great for these guys to go through it. A lot of these guys, their first playoff series run, they should have a lot of extra motivation. Of course, we're kind of not completely healthy, so it's not how we want to be. But next man up mentality, and we gotta give some get back.
When watching it, obviously, Mitchell Robinson had a big series for them. How much do you think you can kind of counteract that?
No, he played really well. I mean, remember Chris Grant always told me, you take a guy that plays hard than a very skilled player. Because one thing about a guy that has a lot of toughness in the playoffs, that's to separate yourself. So that's what Mitchell Robinson did. He put an imprint on that whole series with his activity, his length, just playing hard and then just controlling the paint and being on that rim. So with myself, Evan, D. Jones, when we're in there, gotta keep him up the glass. Can't have him have easy rolls and easy dunks. Can't have him, have an impact in this game.
As a guy who has a nose for grabbing offensive boards, when you watch Josh Hart, how is he how do you see the similarities and how he's just so good at finding those offensive rebounds?
Say similar with me and Josh Hart?
Yeah, like just Josh.
Me and Josh Hart similarities offensive rebounding?
Yeah.
Should use Pat Beverly as a comparison. Yeah. Me and Josh Hart rebounding wise, no. It's like a fillet and sirloin steak. But he's very good offensive rebounder for a guard. I will say that.
Yeah.
I will say that. But comparing him to a big, it's kind of like, damn, I guess I'm not rebounding enough. But no, he's a really good offensive rebounder. He's a glue guy for them. If you notice about these Villanova guys when they get drafted, they're very mature. They know how to play. Jay Wright's done a good job down there with that program. Kind of guys come in developed, and he's doing that for them, making plays, whether it's make a corner three, grab rebounds, guard the best player. So Josh Hart's a really good player.
Let me ask it differently. As a big, how do you stop a guard from getting a lot of those chance opportunities?
I think, for the Knicks, we're going to worry about Mitchell Robinson for the bigs first off. For Josh Hart to be on, Isaac or Darn, Max, he's going to crash in the corner, and he's figured it out. He's done a really good job. I mean, that's why he's on Team USA. So we got to make sure he doesn't. Him and Mitchell Robinson, those are two guys that are X factors for the team.
He's their backup four now.
He's playing backup four?
Yeah, he's not disappointed when he's starting mostly.
Man, the NBA's changed, man. I mean, Max is playing four for us, so he was a two guard last year. Now he's a four for us. So, team's gonna space the floor and get a lot of shots up, get more threes. So, I mean, Josh Hart. He's a basketball player. Whatever position, he's a positionless player. He's gonna go out there and do whatever it takes to win, and that's why he's won everywhere he's been.
Softball question. Haven't asked you since obviously you got introduced the first time back and came in.
Softball?
Yeah, softball question. Pretty much just hearing the fans kind of embrace and remember and everything like that. Like, how does that feel? What kind of emotions go through you? In that situation?
No, it's great. My love here for Cleveland is, it's different. I got drafted here, spent nine years here, had a lot of success here, held a banner here, so it's always love here. It's always home, so it felt good to be back out there.
How often do you look up at the championship banner during games?
More so in practice because it's not as high. The ceiling is not as high. It's a little tougher in the arena because the big Samsung jumbotron that, one of the first in the league. Shout out Mr. Gilbert. So I look at it more here. It's right there. So, yep.
Thank you.